Exercise 1. Today we will learn how to use auto level. So first part of the exercise is to familiarize with various parts of auto level. Second part of this exercise is to compute elevation of various points. Using fly level. We are using in this exercise photo level and staff, and sometimes the measuring tape is also required to measure the height of the instrument. So exercise today is very simple. When we go out in the field, I'll explain to various parts of the auto level and their functions. In the second part of the exercise where we are computing the elevation of various points, suppose this is the ground topography, undulating, and we want to measure the elevation of the various points on this ground. So what we do is in fly level, basically we fly from one position to the another position to get the elevations. We set up our stop at a known point, let us say benchmark, whose elevation is known. So if I draw the mean sea level, that means we know the height of this benchmark above mean sea level, let us say x. I keep the stop at benchmark. I set up the auto level, let us say at a point A whose elevation is to be determined. So what we do is we first of all center this at a point A, we will level it, and then the third part is the focusing. So we will focus the crosshair and we will focus the star and take the center wiring. So advantage of auto level is that it will automatically level the base and focus it and take the center wire readings. Let us say the center wire reading at this particular point is C. So we will note down C in the field. We will also note down height of the instrument. Let us say this height of the instrument which we measure with the tape is small h. To get the elevation of A point, we are using very simple relationship. Elevation of A is equal to elevation of benchmark, this is x, plus the center wire reading which is C which we have measured in the field, and if I subtract height of the instrument which I have measured with a measuring tape, so I get the elevation of A point, this height. Now to get the elevation of point B, point C, point D on the ground, I will have to shift the star at B, at C, at D, and then maybe subsequently I shift the auto level also at this point and at this point to get the elevation. So we have to repeat this exercise. We have to keep the star at B, at C, at D points and take the center wire reading and use a similar kind of a relationship. Now when we are taking the reading from the star, there are two methods by which we can compute the elevations. The one method is rise and fall method, and another method is height of instrument. So in subsequent exercises, we have to compute the elevations of the ground points by using both the methods. In fact, rise or fall method is better than the height of instrument method, but height of instrument method is faster as compared to rise and fall method. We have 3 checks here, we have only 2 checks in height of instrument method. So, if the exercise is clear, now I'll go out in the field and I'll explain various parts of the auto level, how to carry out the measurements, and I'll show you the measuring, the star through which you will take the observations.